So pretty. I'll start right here. It comes in, I think, oh, maybe I double check our colors because it looks like we might have lost some of the colors. Let's see. This one is our lavender. And then we have our pink, we have the white, we have the mint, we have the lilac. They are only $23.95. But what you need to know that these are simply the last tweezers you will ever buy. Why can I say that with such confidence? Because I've had my Regine tweezers for over 8 years. They're the only tweezers that I use. I love every single time I use them. And whenever I forget them, there is no other tweezer that compares. I'm so glad Angie Lee is in the house.
I got to scoot over. I feel like I'm really far away from you.
You know what?
You have all the tweezers.
I do?
I think you do.
Oh.
You have to share, Sarah.
Well, it's a whole new set here, so I don't know where, I don't mean to hoard the tweezers,
oh
but
my goodness.
Maybe I kind of do, because I was telling you last night how obsessed I am with these. I'll just give you a little quick heads up, and I'm going to let Angie Lee, our beauty expert, take it away. These will sell out during our show tonight. For $23.95, I don't think you can buy a better pair of tweezers. The quality, the construction, the hand etching, the precision tip, it's everything you want, the perfect tension, the perfect balance. You will notice a huge difference when you buy the right tweezer. So, Angie Lee, 20 years here at HSN.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
You're here with our new studios in Pennsylvania. We're so glad to see you. You bring us the best little goodies and beauty products.
The best, right?
Yes, the
best. And the most practical. And I'm very, very passionate about this. For those of you that have been watching me for many years, you know I love to bring you not only practical tools in beauty, but I want things that are going to make your life easier, that are affordable, that we truly will use every single day of our lives. And that's what you're looking at here today. So I know you have probably a drawer full of tweezers at home that simply don't work. They're constantly slipping. You can never grab the hair. Take a look at your screen. What I am talking about here is the Regine difference. These are handcrafted, handmade individually to give you the most precise tension, the precise precision just on every single individual hair. It's going to grab the hair right at the root on the very first try every single time.
Every time. Even the most stubborn hairs on your chinny, chin. Let me tell you what happens as you get older. You lose hair where you want it, like the top of your head. And suddenly you see hair where you never saw hair before. Maybe it's coming out of your ears, it's coming out of your nose, it's on your chin, it's on your upper lip. What can you do? You can grab one pair of tweezers today. These will exceed your expectations. We did some great close-ups last night, and Angie's doing it again today, because I want you to see how these are made. These are not like any other tweezers that you buy at the grocery store.
No, these are not your ordinary tweezers that you would see in like a drugstore or anything like that, not even in your like high-end beauty stores. These come right out of the facility one by one. And why I say that is because what you guys were just looking at up closely was the interior of the tweezer. It is hand nano laser etched. This is a double tempered medical grade stainless steel. So these are never going to rust. They are never going to wear out. They never need sharpening. You can see every single one is made with absolute care and precision. Matter of fact, each one of your tweezers has to go through like a minimum of a 50-point inspection under a microscope before it even leaves the facility. And this is why. This is the difference. We're not just grabbing hair. We are grabbing hair and making sure that we're getting it by the root every single time on the first time. It's actually that etching right in there, Sarah, that is grabbing those hairs, whether they're thick or whether they're baby fine.
Look at the difference. Do you see, this is not your typical pair of tweezers. Do you see how they have that precision tip? Do you see how they're angled? Do you see how they also have this little etching on the inside? That's what grabs and pulls. So if you have tried to pull the same hair out like 4 times, you're like, I got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Nope, I got it. And you're like, ah, I have that one hair. I just want the one hair removed. Now you have a solution. These are the bomb. Lavender is the most limited. These are going very quickly. We have 300 left in the lavender, and we have what, fewer than, do we have at least 2,000 of these to go around? We have now fewer than 2,000 to go around. When these are gone, this is our birthday price. So it's really, really hard to get Regine tweezers back in stock. I know, I've requested them
Yes.
for What a Girl Wants in the past, and I was so thrilled that they were going to be here today. I am just so happy that they lasted long enough to present them on Beauty Report tonight, because we gave them a little sneak peek last night. All you do is pick your color. They are smooth, they are easy to hold, and best of all, they never need sharpening. Angie, I have had mine for over 8 years.
Right, they never need sharpening. Now, each one of your tweezers, now the hardest part's gonna be just choosing what color. These colors, by the way, are brand new. These are dipped in a beautiful Italian enamel. They are stunning gorgeous. That white, I don't know, but that white is just calling my name. I've never seen a tweezer done in a white before. So beautiful, beautiful. They come amazingly packaged. You can gift these. And then also what's gonna come with it is this little silicone tip. I don't know if we have any out here, but just so you know, when you get it home, they're extremely easy to care for. And that's what's gonna make these your lifelong tool, right? Because you need to only clean these with some hot water, maybe a little alcohol or some antibacterial soap. That's it. Let them dry, and then put that little silicone tip right back on the end. That will protect the surface and the end area of the tweezers. They will be sharp. They will be precise. When I say precise, just the tension alone, what goes into the manufacturing of this is unreal. This is Regine. They are over a century old, and they are talking about a facility where they also work on, you know, very high-end Swiss watches, jewelry, you know, medical grade instruments. I mean, this is not your ordinary tweezer.
Look at that.
There it is. You can see right on the inside there, that nano laser etching that's on the inside is what grips every single hair right at the root every single time. So even if you're someone who has very thick, deep-rooted, coarse hair, it's gonna be perfect. But also, if you have that baby fine peach fuzz hair or those little rogue hairs that just drive you crazy, whether it's on your face,
don't let them escape.
No, or even the tips of your toes.
There is no escape.
Wherever
the tips
it
of
is.
Your toes.
Yes, you know, on your toes, those annoying little hairs.
It's everywhere.
Yes, you can get that. And I'm telling you, there's just nothing like it. Once you use this, you and I have agreed. Once you use a Regine,
there's no going back.
You will never use any other
You will never use another pair of tweezers. Here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that you're not going to get one. We've had more than 1,200 gone, and they are selling out. They're going very, very quickly. So we have 5 colors right now, but I do expect every single one of these to go. If you think about the price that we're asking, we're not asking you to spend $50, $100, $150. It's $23.95. This is a very small price to pay for a tool that you will use at least once a week. If you're over a certain age, maybe twice a week or 3 times a week. I'm always kind of touching up my brows going, I saw you, I found it. And then I get in there and I get him on the very first grab. That's what I love about these. In fact, I told Angie the story last night. I'm so obsessed with my Regine tweezers that even if I think I probably don't need to pluck my eyebrows on vacation, I still put it in my bag.
Yes.
Because I guarantee you there's going to be that one rogue hair that's going to drive you crazy. And if I don't have my Regine tweezers, I borrow one, maybe from the drugstore or the mall or something that someone has in their drawer, whether it's from my sister's or my mom's house. And I go, those are fat little chubby tweezers, and they are not holding the hair. They can't get a grip, and they don't pull out from the root. Often they just break off. That's not giving you that smooth finish. And if you're just breaking it off, well, then you'll have another problem in like 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
And you know, what I love is that it just gets the job done. It gets the job done right away. So this is saving you also a ton of time. Think about the amount of time that you spend in front of that magnifying mirror trying to get all those little hairs. You're trying, you know, you got your readers on, you're trying to see, you know, you want your tools to do the work for you. And that's exactly what this does. Now, this, of course, is, you know, 2 times tempered surgical grade stainless steel. Remember, these are never going to rust. They're never going to wear down. You don't need to sharpen these. And what I want you to really understand here is what goes into this, why they're so extraordinary. Look at your screen right now. These are done individually by hand, by craftsmen. I mean, they're just not any other tweezer out there that's like this. You know, not the ones that are going down the assembly line by the thousand.
No, not the ones that are shrink wrapped in plastic, hanging at the drugstore.
Right.
You can do better. And let me tell you, if that tweezer isn't working for you, you probably still paid at least $10, $15, $16 for it. You might as well just get the big one. Get the one that's going to last you years and years and years. For less than $24, what other beauty tool can you buy that you could use every day, every week, and still get such great results? So here's what I have to do. I have to tweeze between my, brows, otherwise it might all connect together. I also do a little bit underneath, and I'll also do a little bit on top. I think you and I both have this problem.
Yes.
My eyebrows just keep on growing. I actually have to give my eyebrows a haircut. I don't know if that happens to you.
This is a great problem to have. Don't complain about this.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I got to sometimes brush them, trim them. And then the ones that are on the other side, wow, I'm just constantly kind of making sure my eyebrow doesn't run right into my hairline. Probably not a very attractive look. So one little tweeze, it makes a world of difference. When you shape your brows, it actually changes the shape and the balance and the proportion of your face.
Absolutely.
And that's why the one thing I love to do before I leave the house is make sure I have my brows on, right? Because it gives your face a shape. It frames your eye. So let me give you an update. These are flying. We have only how many left now to go around? I might have to count you down. $23.95 for one. This is our birthday price. We have fewer than 1,000. Here's what I would recommend. If you are in two places, you have an upstairs, downstairs, or you have a, you're here for the summer, you're there for the winter, you don't want to go without your Regine tweezers. Then you can have one wherever you need one. And the fact that you're getting this quality, you never regret buying quality. This is a very small price to pay for quality, solid stainless steel tweezers. I just don't want you to miss out on your favorite color.
Yeah,
so
the enamel's beautiful, right?
Yeah, and I love holding it. It's very smooth, very easy to hold. Which one is going to be the first one to sell out here?
I'm obsessed with this white. I'm sorry, I'm just so obsessed with this white. I've never seen a white tweezer before. It's so classy, it's so elegant. Oh, that pink is so cute too, though. They're all stunning. And I've gifted these. If you have any beauty gurus in your life, and anybody that you really would, really appreciate a gift like this, you're going to be hearing about this for years to come. I've gifted these. My sister-in-law, I gave her a pair. She said, oh my goodness, she's still talking about it. And those are the best gifts to give, because you know that not only are they just absolutely amazing, but it makes a difference in someone's everyday life. And I'm really passionate about that. We're busy. I'm a busy mom of 3. I'm a working mom, and it's like, I want to get the job done. I want it to work on the very first try. I don't want to spend a bunch of time, effort, or money, and I want quality. And that's what really, truly Regine is delivering. But please know, if you take care of these properly, they're never going to wear down. They're always going to work for you. There's no sharpening needed. And it's just simple, it's easy, and of course, they are absolutely stunning to look at.
And who doesn't use a pair of tweezers for something in your life?
Yes.
Or who doesn't say, honey, I'm going to grab the tweezers.
Well, my husband now grabs these. He's like, where's those really great ones?
Nose hair.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, your husband does not see his own ear hair. They can't look in the mirror and see their ear hair. So this is where you can come to the rescue.
This is where you come in.
Honey, you have a long hair.
Yes.
It's coming right out of your earlobe. I'd really like to grab that for you. Or maybe it's the nose hairs. Maybe it's the little, fine hairs on your upper lip. We can give you a great tool from a great brand. I love that they're here at a birthday price. They are going very quickly. It is a great idea for a gift. So true story, when my sister got married, this was years ago, they just celebrated their 25th anniversary. So happy anniversary, Audrey and Chris. It was like 2 days before her wedding, and I said, can I just do one thing? And she's like, what? I go, can I pluck your brows? Because I was just, I'm the sister. I'm like, I got to get in there.
I love it.
You're only going to do this once. Let's make sure you look like a beautiful bride. She never forgave me because I did go in. I got those few little extra hairs. But let me tell you, she said, what tweezers are those?
Yes.
And from then on, we were all hooked on Regine tweezers. I don't want you to go without these. It has been months since we've had a great pair of Regine tweezers on air. Certainly a very, very popular item today. Maybe get more than one if you're like me. Maybe you do your makeup somewhere else, like I do my makeup here at the office. Maybe you have a locker, or maybe you have a gym bag. Get a great pair of tweezers that you never regret buying, because I've had mine for 8.5 years. So that would be like maybe this costs you like $3 a year. If you're going to use these for 8 years or longer, you've got a great opportunity here. Angie, these are amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Best price.
I want more
Happy
tweezers.
birthday, HSN. We wanted to do this for you guys.
We need more tweezers.
I know. Don't let these. They will all go. So thank you so much.
They are selling out. We'll tell you when those are gone. Thank you so much. Now, we won't have time for this, but actually, I own this bag. I love this bag. Maybe you'll put your tweezers in it. Maybe you'll put your Dr. Brandt skincare in it. Maybe you'll put